Good morning, EagleNick Audies. I am EagleNick, and I would like to thank all of my subscribers, all 3,238 of y'all. I would like to ask if I could please get 50 of my subscribers on EagleNick Audits to please visit my other YouTube channel, EagleNick Audits 1967. I'm under 50 subscribers away from the 1,000 threshold on EagleNick Audits 1967. It is a beautiful day in Georgia. I thank you. Good morning, Mr. JoJo. There's no one in here yet. We're finally getting some people in here. But I was wanting to make this to thank all of my subscribers. I have the best subscribers, and I would like to try to get some subscribers to my other YouTube channel, EagleNick Audits 1967, EagleNick Picks. I'm less than 40 away from the 1,000 threshold. Good morning to all the people that's just coming in. I pray that you all have a blessed day. This thank you sign is for you. Hello to all the new people that is just coming in, EagleNick Audits. I'm asking for some subscribers to my other YouTube channel, EagleNick Picks, at EagleNick Audits 1967. I would like to thank all of my subscribers, and I would like to ask for some ideas about future videos. I have a video that I will be uploading today that is about the Koch Food Company who took over, bought out ConAgra. I took a video this morning of the hatchery on Highway 41 South in Dalton, Georgia, Dixie Highway, South Dixie Highway. It is a hatchery where they hatch the eggs out. I will be uploading that video sometime later today. Once again, I'm asking for subscribers to my EagleNick Audits 1967 YouTube channel. And I want to thank all of my subscribers. I would like to ask for ideas on future shorts that I set to music to what songs y'all would like to hear. Do I have any requests for certain songs? Or any certain videos you would like me to try to get of Dalton, Georgia? I would like to try to get up to the Dalton Trade and Convention Center, but it is up the mountain and it would kill me to try to ride my bicycle up there. But I will eventually get around to it. I'd also like to go out and cover another property that is owned by the city of Dalton, and I will eventually. I'm not going to mention it to give a heads up so that they can be watching. I mean, I do have that right. It is still owned by the city of Dalton, I will be going there eventually when I can get away, because it is way too far for me to ride my bicycle. But I would like to thank everyone who watches my videos. I'm asking for everyone to please stand up for your rights. Our government has violated our rights for too long. Joe Biden made an executive order to shut the border down when they reach a threshold of so many people coming across. But we have far exceeded that threshold by many millions over the 3 years that Joe Biden has been our president. Joe Biden, the smelling felon, is destroying this country, and so is all the Democrats who control our government. A lot of people do not like Donald Trump. They hate to just hear the name. It makes them have to go into their safe room and cry. But if everyone will remember, the whole time of Donald Trump's presidency, the Democrats was all for people burning stuff down to the ground, rioting, looting, stealing, killing, assaulting, all in the name of the Democrats. The Democrats set up bail funds to where that they would bail the people out as soon as they got arrested. Senator Kamala Harris, who is now our vice president, actually went on the news and said that she thinks that they should not stop protesting. It was just a peaceful protest. She was part of the group of the Democrats who set up the bail funds to give those people bail, even though they was going out stealing and burning stuff to the ground. Hello, AS. How are you doing? Hello, Foxtrot. I'm trying to. I just want to make people aware that you better hold on to your hats, because it's only going to get worse. I'd like to thank everyone who watches my videos and ask that if y'all could please visit my other YouTube channel and subscribe, EagleNick Audits 1967. I'm talking about our federal government in the United States and the conditions in the world today as a whole. You know, during 2020, the COVID pandemic was something they made. Do y'all realize that during the COVID pandemic, there was not a flu that went around, because they re-engineered the flu virus to where instead of giving people a regular pneumonia, a liquid pneumonia, to where they could put them on a ventilator and get the liquid out of their lungs, they put them on a ventilator and they had a mucus pneumonia, which is what COVID was. They destroyed people's lungs. They did that for the express reason that hospitals was getting extra money for everyone who died who had been on a ventilator. Do you realize how much money our federal government, how much money the Chinese how much money too many people other than American citizens and the citizens of the earth made off that pandemic. Think of all the money that was made off of those masks. Think of all the money that was lost by shutting everything down. The COVID pandemic was a trial run of President Barack Obama's executive order that gave the federal government the right to take over the power, the water, the civilian traffic, all the airports. They completely shut not just the United States down, they had practically the whole earth shut down. All in the name of stopping a virus that they was intentionally spreading. If you will realize, when the coronavirus first came out, there was only one strain. After the first vaccine, as they called it, which did not protect you or stop you from getting the coronavirus, there was mutations. Each vaccine caused a mutation. Each booster shot after people had the vaccines caused a new mutation. It is all a controlled way to control the population, pushed for by Bill Gates, the United Nations. Look up Agenda 2020. Agenda 20. By the year 2020, they wanted to have the Earth's population reduced by, it was either 5 or 15%. And by reduced, you have to realize that means that there's more deaths than births. In the year 2020 was the first year since the state of Alabama was formed in the United States that there were more deaths than births. And it was that way in many other states within the United States. And it was that way in many places all over the world. There was not a single place that was not affected. Use your brain. How would one person catching coronavirus, if they caught it in a lab, go out and spread it, and it gets spread all over the world when they had our country on total lockdown? Are you talking about I'm ignorant, sir, Mr. Sheldon, or are you talking about the pandemic? The pandemic was pure ignorance at work. It is not misinformation, it is the truth. And the truth shall set you free. The COVID pandemic was created for the purpose that it was created. It stopped the elections from being normal in the United States and made it to where we had 40 million or more mail-in ballots. How hard do you think it was for them to make illegal ballots? It's not a conspiracy, it is the truth. Some people can't handle the truth, that y'all would rather believe a lie than to believe the truth. But everything done in darkness will be brought to light. I will do that, sir. I will be going out to other places. I'm down in my back right now. When I was arrested, they hurt my back, made my back condition worse. My arrest was real rough. Brother, I lived through the evidence, Sheldon. I don't need talk. I lived through it. I'm 57 years old. If you could not see that with your own eyes, then you've been blinded to the truth. You know what they say? There's a saying, if anything sounds too good to be true, it probably is. You're saying just talk, need evidence. You are assuming that what I'm saying is wrong. You're assuming that what I'm saying is a conspiracy theory. Well, to assume you make an ass out of you and me, but you can't make an ass out of EagleNick because EagleNick knows the truth. EagleNick sees it all for what it is. EagleNick don't buy into the blinders on your eyes by showing you all the things they say is going on in this world to get you to be okay with them sending your hard-earned tax money to Ukraine, Israel, and all the places in the world. EagleNick Audit stands up for Israel. I stand with Israel. I stand with God's chosen people. But I do not stand with the Democrats and the crooked way that they run this country. Do you realize that when this country was founded, there was no political party? The Democrats were the ones under the banner of Democrats who wanted to keep slavery. The United States Constitution states that we shall have a Republican form of government. Now, when the Constitution was wrote, there was no political parties. There was no Democrats and there was no Republicans. The Republican Party was founded to oppose and abolish slavery. Abraham Lincoln was our first Republican president, the first Republican. Well, if you're just here to get dumber, you come to the wrong place. EagleNick don't sugarcoat shit. EagleNick tells it like it is. I thank you for coming in, and I thank everyone for watching. Open your eyes and look at what's going on around you. Look, I want to tell you something about the Democrats and the Republicans. I've said this before in other videos. The government is just one big bird. It has a left wing and it has a right wing. They are both going to the same place, but they are both trying to get there by a different means. But they have the same objective. The Democrats wants to destroy this country, to destroy our economy. The Republicans wants to make our dollar so strong that it destroys other currencies. You need to realize that every country in the world has to buy their oil, petroleum products with the petrodollar, which is United States currency. That is the reason Saddam Hussein was done away with, because he took Iraq off the petrodollar and put them on the gold standard. No, sir, there is no family member going to pull my plug. They might would like to, but I'm not plugged up. I'm running Wi-Fi. But I appreciate your thoughts there, Jeff Miller. Are you from where the Millers? Do you have a damn RV full of marijuana? If you do, you need to share. Quit being so greedy. I would like to thank all of you for watching my videos. And again, I ask that everyone visit my other YouTube channel at EagleNick Audits 1967, EagleNick Pics, and please subscribe. And all you damn police officers around here that keeps getting on my YouTube channel and subscribing just to unsubscribe so you can watch my videos. When I find out who you are, I will block you from my channel if you don't just keep your eyes stuck on it. Don't keep jumping on and jumping off. I'm not a trampoline. Yeah, but the southern states, brother, is still holding weed hostage. That is due to the pharmaceutical companies, the church, and the alcohol industry want to keep it illegal, and too many in law enforcement because they make too much money off of it by confiscating people's property, their money, and anything else they can get off of them. Now, the Constitution says that if several states pass laws that give their citizens rights and privileges, that every citizen of the United States is entitled to those same rights and privileges. So if you live in a state where marijuana is illegal and you get arrested for it, sue that state for violating your constitutional rights, because the Constitution says that you have the same rights as everybody else. Once again, I'd like to thank you all for watching my videos. I pray that you all have a blessed day. This is EagleNick Audits. I am EagleNick, and I'm out.